So welcome back to Coal Country Homestead, guys. Like I said in our other chicken video, I was going to make a trash can into a long-term feeder. So what we got was, I'll have Sam link the name of it and everything. It's an Amazon item. If you buy it through our link, you will be supporting us. But basically, it's little PVC feeder heads, and it's a whole kit. So I'll show you everything that comes in the kit. But basically, you can turn any container, metal, plastic, a tote, a 5-gallon bucket, pretty much anything like that that holds an amount of feed that you want, and turn it into a feeder. So basically, it comes with a hole saw the size of the feeder head. You stick it through, screw it on. Has a little washer that goes on it as well. But it's a kit, like I said. And this one in particular came with waters as well. I'm not going to be using these today, maybe in the future, but it does come with the hole saw tool. So what you'll need is a drill for the hole saw. So you take your hole saw, use your drill bit, screw it in. Tighten down your hole saw. Get all your stuff together. So basically, I already kind of cheated, and I marked out exactly where I wanted to have these and drill. So I'm gonna end up having 6 of them, I believe. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So I'll end up having 6, which is what I think this kit comes with, and that should be sufficient for 35 chickens to have feed whenever they want. So they're not going to be fighting over the feed. They're going to have a constant supply of feed. So even just 6 heads is going to be enough to supply them with what they need. So we're going to start drilling.
Did the one kit come with 6, or was it 2?
It was 1 kit.
All
right.
That looked really even.
Okay, so we got all our holes drilled. Kind of want to clean up burrs a little bit. If you have a deburring tool, which I don't, that would be ideal to use in this situation to clean up the edges a little bit. Or some sandpaper would work. But for demonstration purposes, I'm not going to do that. So then you're going to want to dump out your shavings. right. We're gonna get our feeders. They also come with these stoppers in case you have this outside and you don't want mice or anything getting in it at night. You can close them up. A little bit hard to get off, but just kind of put them in there gently. Don't stuff them in there. You won't be able to get them off, but we're not going to need to use those. But we are going to need our washers. So washer goes on the outside portion. You're going to want to get that nice and snug there. You're going to stick it through while putting your arm through the other section. And basically that's it. See something that might be a problem in here. The lip of the trash can. They're kind of close to that. Well, we'll see if it works. If it doesn't work, we'll have to do it again. All right, guys, so here is the finished product. We got 6 feeder heads, and I'm going to be propping it up with either this cinder block or some 2x6 or 4x6s on the inside. And that's because you want the feeders at a decent spot for the chickens to be able to not have to stretch or bend down too far to get the feed out. You want that at a comfortable eating position. One thing I did notice after I put the first one in was this lip at the bottom of the trash can. I wanted them low on the trash can so that you're getting the most use out of the feed as possible. You don't want that bottom, you don't want 2 inches or 3 inches of feed sitting at the bottom constantly and never being gone through. So they're kind of close. I can get my finger in between, and then they have the space in between. So I'm hoping that they're still far away enough that the pellets are going to fall down in between and filter in there. I think it should be fine, but that's something that we're going to have to keep an eye on. But it looks really cool. I really like it. Definitely a good investment if you're trying to create a feeding system for your chickens that's a little more long term and hands off. So for me in the wintertime, I'm usually kind of the only one that takes care of the chickens these days. The girls have kind of lost interest in it, so it's my kind of thing now. So I like having the chickens and taking care of them. So in the wintertime, I don't get home till after dark from work, so I can't be going down here in the dark and disturbing the chickens and crawling underneath them while they're roosting and knocking them off the roosting bars and upsetting them while they're sleeping, trying to put feed in here and then not being able to see on top of it. So this will allow me to go the whole week or a week and a half, maybe even 2 weeks without having to worry about feeding them. So next thing would be to upgrade the watering system to a bigger watering system. Right now I have 10 gallons of water. One is on a heater, one's not. So a no freeze watering system will be definitely an added bonus if I can figure out like a 35 or 55 gallon watering system that circulates itself with a pump and has a heater and not going to be able to freeze. That would be a really good thing to add as well. But just having the feed, they go through the feed way faster than they go through 5 gallons of water. So this should be a huge help for me. But we're gonna get it in there and fill it up and see how much feed it holds. Okay, guys, it is in. I have it secured to the studs so that it doesn't tip forward and kill any of the chickens. It's on a cinder block, so I'm going to test this out and see if this is a good height. I may have to raise it up just a little bit, but hopefully this will be okay. So we're going to fill it up and see what it holds. All right, let's fill this bad boy up. So I have 3 bags of feed here. I have two 40-pound bags and a 50-pound bag. So I'm hoping that this is going to hold at least 160 pounds of feed, which would be 4 of the 40-pound bags I normally get. It would be nice if it holds more, but I'm hoping to at least get 4. So it looks like it's definitely going to hold 4 40-pound bags. So what's this? 130 pounds here. So I think it could hold 20 more pounds, I'd say. So 4 bags should fit in there. And this is a 32-gallon trash can. So if you really wanted to get serious, you could go up to a 55-gallon trash can. And then you really have some long-term feed. But let's take a look and see what it looks like down here. All right, guys, so as you can see, the feed made it down to where it needed to be. all of the holes are filled in with feed. So I'm really happy, guys. I'm really happy about this. This is really going to be nice for me to not have to worry about them as much and to know that they have food all week no matter what. So, like I said, this is a 32-gallon drum. It's the Lavix brand. I got this from a restaurant supply store. And the reason why I got this brand and not the Brute, more expensive ones and nicer trash cans altogether, but this one's still heavy duty. But the Brute had ribbing. It wasn't all flat. So that would have interfered with, you can't put these on a place where there's a rib or something. It has to be a flat surface for these to work properly. So that's why I picked the Lavix brand and not the Brute brand. They did have a bigger one, so you could go up to 55 gallon, I believe, with these. And there's other trash can brands that you can pick from, but you definitely want one that has a nice smooth surface to work with. That way you can max out your feeder areas. And I probably didn't need 6. I probably could have got away with 5 or 4 even, and the chickens would be fine being able to have this 24/7. They're not going to get super hungry, so they're not all going to be fighting over it constantly, like when you run out of food and then they attack your legs as you're opening a new bag of food because they're so hungry. They're going to be able to eat whenever they want, which is also going to positively affect egg production, which has been dwindling since the daylight hours have gone down. But I have noticed that I started getting some eggs the last couple days, so that's good. But having the food constantly available is definitely going to boost their egg production. So I'm going to empty out this old feeder into the new feeder, and we're going to call it a day. It's starting to get dark out. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Oh, and like I said, be sure to, if you're interested in the setup, I'll have Sam link the products down below in the description. You can purchase them through our affiliate links, and that'll really help us out. But like I said, Amazon products here, and they have a couple different types of feeders to choose from. Basically, they're all the same design. A couple of them were different colors and didn't have gaskets or had gaskets. So I picked the orange ones because I thought they stood out nice and they had a nice white gasket. So I thought they would look better than white or red ones. So that's why I picked these ones. But like I said, we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.